there. Welcome to Now That You're Awake with Charles Eden. This is our opportunity to learn about the ways and purposes of God in life. We'll be reading from a text today, Mark chapter 10, verse 35 to 39. There's certain behavior patterns that we shouldn't carry around. Mark chapter 10, verse 35 to 39, I'll be reading the Passion Translation. Jacob and John, sons of Zebedee, approached Jesus and said, "Teacher, will you do us a favor?" "What is it?" he asked. "We want to sit next to you when you come into your glory," they said. "One at your right hand and the other at your left." Jesus replied, "You don't have a clue what you're asking for. Are you prepared to drink from the cup of suffering that I am about to drink? And are you able to endure the baptism into death that I am about to experience?" They said, "Yes, we are able." And Jesus said to them, "You will certainly drink from the cup of my sufferings and be immersed into my death." Let me throw in verse 40. "But to have you sit in the position of highest honor is not mine to decide. It is reserved for those especially prepared for it." Okay, so we're looking at the topic of insensitivity. Now, James and John here are brothers, okay? They are part of a group of 12 disciples of Jesus. They work with every other person, but they here do the most insensitive thing. They go behind everyone else and lobby and ask that that Jesus should give them a place of honor. I'm wondering, what were you thinking? Were you thinking you were more important than the others? There are 10 others. The least you could do is ask amongst yourselves, what do you think about this? But brothers came together and they were plotting against everyone else, because that's what it is at the end of the day. When you are insensitive, you're just throwing different things around. And this happened amongst people that should know what to do. They should know that it's wrong to go behind the group and assert self-importance or project it. You can't project self-importance when you're a member of a group, but it's supposed to be equality, unity. Everyone should work together. But coming around and making yourself look like I or we know better or we are better, it's wrong. It just sends the wrong message. And they were right in the group that Jesus was leading, the group that changed the world. So it happens to the best of us. I like to say it happens to the best of people, the best of the best of the best. The top 1% of people could do this thing. But you shouldn't be like that. Why? It sends a wrong message. When the guys found out later, they weren't happy. Seeking to advance yourself over others, whereas they are trusting that we are all one, it's dog eat dog. It's scrambling to be a certain self-important. It's bad. So assess today. Are you that person that's insensitive in the relationship, in the group? Are you always seeking to move yourself beyond everyone? And no one's saying, don't go ahead. Because you're unique, you're powerful, you're wonderful the way you are. And you will find your space. You will do wonderful things because that's the gift you've been given. That's the grace you've been given. That's the possibility that lies within you. But you shouldn't assert yourself to the point that you make every other person look little. Are you the one that's doing that in your group? If you're the person, then start thinking now, because your insensitivity is going to cause trouble. Did they get what they wanted? Of course not. The kingdom was going to be given to everyone. Everyone has got his space, but they didn't get that one. Stop advancing things that you're going to get, and maybe you're saying it's worth the try anyway. It's not worth the try. It's bad. It sends the wrong message. Some people never recover from that. So yes, the group forgave, but they were incensed. They didn't like it. Stop being insensitive in your marriage relationship, in your work relationship, in your family relationship. Stop making it look like you're more important than everyone else. That is what put Joseph in trouble. Yes, it put him ahead, because they treated that particular problem and they put him in the pit and sold him off, yes, and that pushed him forward, yes, but I don't think you want that. You don't want anyone selling you slavery. You don't want that. You don't want it. You don't want to end up in slavery just because you want to get to the place you want to get to. Don't be insensitive. It's wrong. Sends a bad message. Look at being free, being purged of that insensitivity. It doesn't do well for anyone. It won't do well for you, okay? So be free from every type of insensitivity. Get it out of you and just let the group succeed, and you will go very, very far as well. You're never going to be behind. No way. But don't be insensitive, all right? Okay, think about this and have a great day.